Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon. Let me know where you're joining from. Let's just give a minute. In the meantime, let me know in the chat where you're joining from and how you're feeling this new moon, full moon, sorry. Hi Jerry from Long Island, lovely. Hi Gina. Good to see you guys here. All right, let's get started. My name is Srimanju. I'm based here in Seattle. I'm an Akashic energy healer, channeler, a Reiki master teacher, and author to Connect Your Inner Guide. And here I am, usually come on Insight Timer, my YouTube with live events, bringing in the energies that are being channeled by the Akashic guides, and hope the things that I'm going to share will resonate with you. And the second part, be doing some remote healing Reiki. If any Reiki practitioners there, say hello. And then drawn to a card at the very end, so stay on there. It's a dragon oracle cards by Diana Cooper, and let's see what the cards do show up for us. Hi Liz. Tired, yeah, definitely. The energies for this full moon, now what's coming up as a super full moon, right? And it's a harvest season as well for many of the countries now, and celebrations is a time too. And last night or early this morning, as I was coming back from the airport, was looking at the stars and the full moon. It's so beautiful. She's so radiant as well. Hope you guys got a chance to look at her, immerse in her energies. She is just blooming. It's amazing. And so powerful as well to receive the frequencies and energies of what she's radiating, what she's transmitting right now. So what the guides have shared to me is, I'm also going to put this out in my newsletter. So if you're not on my newsletter, do check out www.srimanju.com. I do send out with this video in case you are joining late or want to receive the Reiki healing once again, because it's no time space as well. So anytime you tune in receiving, you are receiving it for your highest good at this moment of time. So what they have given the title is merge, and take what resonates with you. If something doesn't resonate, you can always leave it behind. Not everything has to be resonated with everyone too. I always say discerning and our own sovereignty is very important too. So I'm going to look down as well into my notes so I don't miss out sharing anything that have been channeled in. So the biggest thing that I'm sharing is merge with your higher self. It's time to consume and merge with our soul consciousness. So everything that so far has happened in this year is quite intense, quite a roller coaster. A lot of pain periods have been there. A lot of discomfort, challenges have shown up in our lives and still showing up as well for many of you. But with that comes in our contact with our soul consciousness. Why are we here? Questioning that part. What is my life mission? What is my divine mission? What is my soul purpose? These deep questions. And also, like, when you know it, it's easy to show up. The clarity comes in. The destination is the most important thing, how you reach, and multiple layers to it is the journey that we are experiencing. And life here is to have a journey, but sometimes we get stuck with the stories we have been telling into the victimhood. It could be the stories that we have been telling ourselves for the comfort of not showing up, not showing up into that future self that is there already happening, as we are a multidimensional beings, right? One of my great teachers, Keith Wilson, Cacao or Chocolate Shaman, has always reminded us is we can have it all, not one or other. So I constantly go back to that teachings of him as yes, we can have everything. Why not? All, not only only the pains, but also the beauty around that comes in, right? As into alignment when you feel the source connection coming through. This is the most important period of our times as to merge in its reminder, and also knowing that we got our guides, our allies with us. We are never on our own. So you might be witnessing some muscle pains, tensions in your body, not only from the surface but within yourself as well, uncomfort, less lethargic energies as well. But these are all about readjusting, recalibrating to the bigger purpose, reminding ourselves of like, hey, what else can I do here? Like, I'm witnessing this, but also it's what is it that's no longer serving, that please do take away. Having that constant connection and communication with our guides is the most important thing. Either you're aware you have guides, either you are not aware, you have never met them as well, but have even like a playfulness as to the ideology that there is someone for us, right, in the etheric field. Because when we make this soul contract, we design ourselves as choosing some of the subjects that are very tough, and we do choose our professors as well who can come in handy, and we journey with them. It could be from here, or it could be the galactic beings, it could be your ancestors as well. So we are constantly being stimulated by these external energies apart, as to show us, hey, this is only temporary and something is coming through. If we reflect onto any challenging moment, after that is always a silver lining of the gifts that we receive that we have not uncovered. So that is a part that we are always coming back as to, what are my gifts? What am I really here for? Like, when you keep questioning, the more and more deeper you are going inwards rather than be distracted and stop the process and allow something else to take place. External environment, when that internal is so strong, nothing external can ever break us, like, and definitely will then say is, from my experience, I can definitely say as like, oh, here you go, one more challenge, let me see what other gifts that I'm going to uncover through this challenge. Literally, that's my affirmation to say this, as to those are the moments of awakening, stepping deep inside, awakening into the ascension process as well, going higher than the third dimension into the fifth, seventh dimension, 12 dimensions as well. Deepening your practices with your breath is the most important thing. We take deep breaths, or we breathe actually every single day, around 20,000 to 25,000 times a day. How many times are we even conscious about it, right? Are we paying attention to our breaths? Are they shallow? Are they deep? Like, are we really anchoring those breaths with our beingness? Because the breath is one thing that guides us through. It's like, think about, it's like a light prism. The light is radiating and the colors are coming through, and that is where our breath is guiding us to, all right, okay, now calm down, like, pay attention to what's on that. What story are we telling? Like, what have we been told, and what are the lies? What is a matrix? All these things are going deeper. Let me know if you're resonating with this, yeah, if that makes sense to you. And with that is, the life we design is what we are living. It's not something someone has placed in, but at a soul level we have forgotten that, unless you go back, you check in your contracts through your Akashic records, it could be, or through your remembrance, it could be taking that amnesia field off, and then you come into your power center. Power center is in your solar plexus, and that is where your diaphragm is. That is where your deep breaths come in. And when we start taking those deep breaths, is like everything is transmuted, everything is being released that was not serving, that was holding us tight. And most of our traumas, majority of our traumas come from our childhood. What was our childhood like? But don't be afraid to sit and question that, or with your therapist as well. Like, so you are unfolding the layers, the chapters deep inside, and coming to the juicy parts of like, okay, I chose this so I can witness this experience. And when we can share our past experiences without having those tears, without feeling emotional, is where we have actually known that we have healed those parts of us. Healing those parts is so important, so vital, so in alignment as we are moving forward with the faith from ourselves, not from external dependency faith. Because once we start depending, say for example, it could be with a crystal, it could be like, or essential oils. It's great. They help us to be grounded, to be connected, but also the dependency on them is increasing. Without them, we feel like something is lacking within ourselves. But when we accelerate our own crystalline field, our own higher consciousness connection, you can be anywhere, anytime, any space, and everything is in a flow. And that's the most important part, that they are reminding us that we are connected with the divine source. You can call it God, you can call it universal love, you can call it anything that gives you a comfort or a name to it as well. But the deep part is within us, that we are restoring, remembering, reawakening, redesigning, rebounding is the highlight of it. Is there are no limitations. The limitations is only by mind, and which is not ours even. Like, the mind is always being hijacked, let's say, like, because after meditation, when you come back into a chaotic situation or chaotic workplace, like, you forget, like, oh, what are your superpowers, like, and then you have to question again. But like, when you are still in sync, like, okay, let's bring on this cape, let's bring on our powers, and let's transmute these energies. Like, the fast track of things happen when we merge with the divine beings, merge with our chakras, with our energy systems as well. Yeah, our chakras are getting a lot more compromised as well. Like, we feel into the trap of it, and it's getting harder as well. I'm not sure about you guys, but definitely for me, I can see it's becoming harder to meditate as well. The mind is constantly wandering like a scroll. Like, as we scroll our phones, we are constantly scrolling, like, from one, skipping into so many layers of it. But deep inside, it's that pure light that we are holding it up. If you ever hold a baby, if you ever are around a baby, you know how much of the divine light they're bringing into you. And that is what we are, the carriers of that light. We are the carriers of that remembrance. We are the carriers of leading it, taking it forward as well. So come back to yourself, come back to you as who you defined at this pure soul conscious level. That's the most important thing for this full moon. Release anything that's not serving. You can do a little activity by writing things that you want to release, and put them in the fire in a safe place, like in a cauldron or ceramic dish or something, so it doesn't, of course, the safety. And with that, you'll notice that, oh, I handed over. Now I have some space here within myself. What do I want to invite? Invite the gratitude, invite that compassion, the love. Love, when you love yourself, when you are grateful for everything that's happening for you, the energy around you changes. I'm sure, like this classic quote that you might have heard is, you attract your tribe, you attract everything, like, what you are resonating with. So if you're wanting to change a situation, you have to change yourself. You have to deepen the practice for yourself. The last time as well, like in the new moon, they said about most about is deepening our sadhana, our practices, the fundamentals, the foundations of what excites us. Like, some people love getting up at 4 o'clock and meditating for 2 hours, like, that excites them, or get onto the yoga mat, or go for a walk with their dog or by themselves, like, so it's excitement, or reaching to the phone and getting in the loop and the lost world as well. So again, the choices are constantly within us. What is that? When you show up one day, the next day you're excited to show up again, and the next day. So something that really latches onto us is a kind of a moment we are building it up, and you can start it by just even 2 minutes of it, paying attention to yourself, where you're feeling tightness, what is that you're ready to release, and just give it away. Give it away to your guides. Let them do the work, and let them show you the path, because you need to be clear about your destination, so they can help you seeing that path lighting up as you take that first step as well. Like, it's like the yellow brick road. The more you are showing up, and the more clarity comes in, no more of your superpower your tribe comes in, helps, and levitate you into a place and a dimension where you need to be at as well. So that is the most important thing they were constantly reminding us. You're on ask yourself, what is your divine mission, and release anything between you and your destination. The life that we have chosen could be with the potholes, but there are the valuable lessons. Like, when you're stepping onto a pothole, your shoes are going to get dirty or your pants are going to get dirty. So you're going to take a jump and leap of faith. Timelines are shifting big time as well. Like, when you show up, the life is going to show up as you really designed it. Yeah. And if you feel doubting yourself, like, there is no space for doubt. Doubt has to be released. Like, what is it to doubt? Like, what if we fail? What if we actually pass? That's the question you need to have it. Like, what if I actually reach my destination, and what does that feel like? And that feeling is what the anchor, the cord, the silver cord, that you are always going to be lighting up, showing up, getting excited and wound up into this beingness. And as you are doing that, your family, your friends, your circumstances changes everything, because you are above, as no as a hierarchy, but as, like, out of all that, and feeling something. You are connected to the power within yourself, and with that is everyone around you gets excited for you, or if not, they leave the path, they find something else, and then there is more space for the right people, right souls to come in, right opportunities to come through as well. And we are showing up with that. The energies are quite intense, so most important is to connect your heart center. The heart and the brain are in coherence, everything, the healing takes place, the connection deepens as well. It's not one or other. Like, it's always that intuition is in your heart, you know it, and you just need to drive that force towards it. Yeah. How are you feeling with that? Do you resonate with that? Where are you right now in your life? Do you know your soul mission? Do you know what you're here for? What is your purpose here? And it could be spreading love. It could be helping others. Helping yourself is helping others. It could be simple as, like, being nice to yourself. So, of course, that reflects onto the people around you, that you become nicer to them as well. Just like a lot of us do love dogs because they are unconditional love givers. If they can do it, why are we not learning that from them, right? And why are we depending on our dogs to give, like, or the animals around us to give that unconditional love, when we can fill our own vessel? And why can't they also benefit? The dogs around you, the pets around you, the trees around you, the plants around you can benefit as well. Yeah. So that is again like a big chunk of information and a process, and releasing any doubts and pressures that you have been put onto you. Like, you might be tempted to make some radical changes as well. Quit that job, quit that relationship, like, make more space for yourself. Make a space, like, begin with making a space that you show up at your altar, at your meditation chair, or to the tree, and just be there for at least 3 minutes to 5 minutes, and that stretches up to longer times. But small bite-sized steps are so important to be taken on this process. Yeah. So that is the main thing, and I absolutely love that reminder, because I have been implementing that as well myself, and disconnecting from the phone, like, closer to the bedtime as well. The scrolls are only for the temporary, just like, when we are feeling a little emotional, we want something sweet tooth, or, like, addiction to a food or a substance we have. Like, after that moment passes, like, again, we feel like, oh, so sad about it, I just gave up. But it's about, like, okay, what is that teaching me? Even why am I showing up to that addiction? Why am I showing up something not internal? Like, what am I afraid to show up? That is a question that we need to be doing, and the answers just follow. Having a journal, taking notes, like, on your progress, are major things. Yeah. I'm going to just pause there. That itself, the power of these words, the power of this transmission is just deepening to question and live from that authenticity, live from that higher power is guiding us. I'm sure, like, you have connected to that higher power at some point of your life, or even sometime today as well. So build that attachment, build that relationship with yourself. And being a multidimensional, we can be literally going into the shop, doing the shopping, and come back to your meditation as well, and elevate yourself to the 7th dimension. Anything is possible, only you just need to surrender to say, yes, I can create this. because we created the reality that we are in. We can also create another reality that we want to be in as well. So that permission slip, that kind of thought is something that stimulates us to be a better version. Say even whatever your name is, like, Srimanju 2.0, it could be like, a different version. People generally say, like, after the dark night of the soul or spiritual awakening, they're a completely different person to what they have, what they like, the colors, it could be the food, the people they hang out to. Why? Because you are really resonating something deep inside that is fulfilling you rather than what was on the surface trying to be fulfilled, like, because your vessel has been like a colander leaking constantly and there was no time to fill yourself. And now is that time that you're giving yourself. Some people do show up and say, hey, I don't have time. Really? Do we not have time? Check in your phone. How long have you been scrolling? What was that one thing you remember out of that scrolling? That shows us, like, how many hours are we closer to our gadgets, which is external, to how close are we to our internal as well, like, and that's the most important thing. Something that you are pressing on yourself, valuing yourself, because you're not getting a validation from outside to value yourself, is the deep churn process, discomfort. And the moon cycles are amazing, as like they remind us, they stir up, like, so we are back on our flow in case we have forgotten these potholes, these moon reminders, these equinox, eclipse, all these are about the inner work. They are stirring us up to look deeper. Yeah. So yeah, that was very interesting and deep as well. Let me know how many of you resonated with that. And where do you feel? Is there anything that you want to bring up? Where do you feel that you are not in a flow? That you can have a better version to show up? And when we show up, you start noticing there is a huge team waiting for us. How exciting. The team who is in love with us, who is there to guide us, they are celebrating every time we show up as well. And that is like a powerful reminder that we are not on our own. We are with a whole bunch of team. We might be looking at wrong places. We might be looking for something else, but your team is like knocking constantly. And that is your intuition telling something has to be different here, something has to change here. Sometimes when the job layoffs happen, then is where, like, or you resign a job, that is where you actually get really anchored into what you're passionate about and what you're serving to move through. So give yourself that permission, give yourself that little anchoring space, give yourself that moment to build it up. Once that starts in, there is no looking back. Even if it is looking back, it's only temporary, and we just fast forward ourselves, like your pedal is on the gas and like your accelerator is going deep and saying, like, okay, I'm in control of my vehicle, I can go speed, like, of course, safety and everything, not literally physical vehicle, but into your mission. And these missions can be big, profound. Magnitude of what you can create in this earth is amazing. Or it could be as simple as, like, spreading the love. And that is powerful too. Even though there is no tagline, like, what revenue will make it, but you're really keeping someone's day so vibrant. Always check in, like, a person coming to you, speaking to you, sharing their emotions with you, are they leaving more vibrant than they have come in? And that is where, when you cleanse your energy field, they feel it, they feel charged up and it's rubbing off. It is that sparkling energy, it's that addictive feel, like, that someone else's reminder of their own powers as well. Yeah. Erica, hi Erica. Full moon last night's energy was so intense. Definitely need to work on restoring energy. Yeah. Hi Robin. I felt recently I'm enough as I am. It's very healing. Absolutely, isn't it? I am is a powerful statement, a powerful word. I am enough, I'm abundant, I am present. So get into the void space, get in deepening your meditations, and just allow. Something that I do with the meditations is I download the tracks that I love, and I keep my phone so far away that I can't reach. No Wi-Fi signals, nothing, because downloads again so handy, no disturbances of notifications, and I just give that permission. This is my time, this is your boundary, and that becomes, you show up more. When you start showing up, your family supports you, you support yourself more as well, because this becomes your priority. The way of your living, the art of living becomes more authentic to yourself. Yeah, I love like that you're practicing I am. And even in your dream, just before you go to your bed, again, stay away from your phones as well, like because you're not distracted, you are inwards, you sleep better. And in that like moment, as you're getting into semi sleep, you're heading into the gamma state, and you're saying I am, and play with that feel. Playfulness is so important in this kind of a work. When we are very rigid, we only streamline to a particular pattern that we want to see, rather than what else is there for us to notice and witness. All right, so let's get into the next step, is receiving the healing. Are there any Reiki practitioners, anyone who practices Reiki? Let's do this. If you're new to this, let me know as well. Reiki is definitely my first love. That's where my spirituality began. It's a universal life force energy. It pumps up in this life force energy is to clearing up, cleansing the chakras so they spin faster, or a frequency that we need in this moment of time. And that really accelerates into so much. And remember, like, it's a divine connection in that moment when you do Reiki, pranic healing, Seikhem, or any quantum energy healing techniques that you have ever learned or want to practice as well, like you heard about it. Give yourself more of that homework to research about it, because that content is something is changing the mission. It could be yoga, even Tai Chi. It could be, it's a reunion of your physical body to your breath, a reunion happening. So you're moving that energy, you're giving the permission. Okay, stagnant energy, thank you so much. Your service is done now. So we are inviting in more light. So now when you are setting your space to receive Reiki energy, be in that without disturbance for next 20 minutes. Give yourself that time. If you're not able to do it right now because you're in a work or driving, always you can listen to the replay back on my YouTube or on the newsletter that I'll be sending you out shortly if you're going to be joining, subscribing to it, and get that feel, clear that up. And it's powerful. Simple things are so powerful. The fundamental things are so powerful. We do forget, like aiming for something bigger, bigger rituals, bigger ceremonies, like it could be the plant medicines, but simple things are coming back and reminding us we are in alignment. We just need to remember, we just need to anchor, we just need to grow from that space. That's the most important thing here. Alicia, I'm a Reiki master looking forward to receiving and giving this energy in the group. We'll definitely take deep breaths today and drink cacao. Hey, see, learn from me. Yeah, I wonder what your full name is. All right, all you need to do is settle in. Just give yourself permission to receiving Reiki for your highest good in this moment of time. And close your eyes. I'll try to bring some music. Let me know if you can hear or it's too loud. And in the comments, please do give me the permission that you're here to receive Reiki. And let's get started. What you would notice is when you are receiving Reiki, because it's such a pure energy. Twitches, tingle sensations, pins and needles, tummy grumbling, a little emotional or cold or heat, depending on what you need at this moment of time with your higher self intact there. But make sure you close your eyes and feel inwards, yeah, and see what's coming up. Ready to receive? New, I'm here to receive Reiki. Yes, let's get in. Let's get started. I'm excited about this part. All right, closing your eyes, relaxing your shoulders, taking a nice deep breath, breathing out. While you're taking deep breaths, try to be conscious from your nose in and out through your nose. So you're building this beautiful nitric oxide within your brain chemicals that gives you the happiness, that gives you the natural serotonin and melatonin chemicals that our brain is capable of producing. And you're in sync and coherence with your heart and your brain. Taking another deep breath and breathing out. Slow release. Another deep breath. And breathe out. And if you need to make a sigh or a relief, please do. And giving yourself the permission to receive the Reiki for your highest good at this moment of time. Clear anything that needs to be cleared on this beautiful full moon energy frequencies and receive your gifts, remembrances, reawakening yourself to your full vitality. Now draw your attention onto the crown center. Feel, notice this crown energy spinning, activating, receiving Reiki energy, calling in the guides, Dr. Cacao Ceremonies, your ancestors, loved ones to surround and shield and infuse you with this divine healing. Notice that expansion of energy coming through your mind, getting calmer and calmer. And in any case, any thoughts come, gently come back to your breath. You're coming back into the center. You're coming back into your conscious field. From the crown, the connection to the pathways, to the beings, to the soul contract becomes activated. And draw these energies of Reiki to your third eye, between your eyebrows, expanding, connecting to your intuition, opening up your pineal gland crystalline energy to flow through. The remembrance, reawakening your gifts, trusting yourself becomes easier, and feel this energy center spinning, accelerating at a faster pace. Taking those deep breaths consciously and drawing the Reiki energy into your throat center. Notice that beautiful color blue spinning, activating your throat center to speak your truth. Share your ideas with clarity, releasing any turbulences that you have been restoring. Conscious breaths and receiving the Reiki energy into your heart center to feel that beautiful gratitude opening, expanding into the loved divine love. Loving yourself, being more compassionate to yourself, cleansing, clearing up anything that's not serving for your highest good in this moment of time. Feel the flow into your heart center. This beautiful green light igniting, radiating. The permission to receive this healing and the love for yourself. And gently inviting that Reiki energy down into your solar plexus chakra, your upper belly, and notice this radiant yellow color spinning, activating, releasing any moments of fear, doubt, anxiety, worries that are not serving for your highest good, bringing in the playfulness. And gently bringing that energy down into your sacral chakra, the color orange spinning, activating, cleansing, clearing the emotional field to bring in your creative sense, new ideas, inspirations coming alive. And slowly let that energy drop in to your root chakra and notice the color red spinning, activating, grounding, clearing up any limitations, inviting in the courage and the strength. Feel the energy moving through your spine, clearing up any stagnancies in your joints, in your hips, and drawing the Reiki energy into your thighs, knees, lower legs, ankles, toes. Notice these beautiful, thick, deep roots growing down from the soles of your feet all the way down to the core of the Mother Earth, anchoring and merging with these divine beings, beings of love. Drawing in the energies of Reiki onto your shoulders, your neck muscles, elbows, wrist, palms, fingers, Visualize yourself in this beautiful white glow of light from head to toes, cleansing your auric field. And just allow the breath to guide you. And gently bring your palms onto your heart center. Feel the warmth and the energy that you're radiating into your heart center. Saying these powerful words, I am a radiant being. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am loved. And thanking the Reiki energy, your guides, for holding the space. Warming your palms together, placing it over your eyes. And slowly, when you're ready, adjusting your eyes to the light in the room and opening slowly, gently, softly. Taking a little stretch, feeling into that beautiful, pure consciousness. Integrating into this flow and taking some sip of water to anchor further. The healing is complete. Your energy stays with you, my energy stays with me. Thank you. Welcome back. Wow, this light is so bright now. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, LJ. Definitely becomes easier to breathe, right? How are you all feeling? Let me know where you felt. I felt it very intense on the lower three chakras, solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. A little dizzy, but it's so powerful. And when we allow, give ourselves the permission to witness, the magic happens that we see. Magic is always happening, it's just we don't see it. So you notice how your body is vibrant now, how it is recharged, how the clarity is there, how much energy that you were holding it up is actually now of something that you can do with it. It's like, imagine, like my favorite thing is to do art or pottery. So you got a clay or you got colors now, you can play with it. You got a permission slip to play. So much of creative energy, so much of a flow energy that we give ourselves. Thank you, Gina. How are you all feeling? Are you back? Definitely drink plenty of water. Lie on the grass, hug a tree, go for a walk, take a salt bath, cleanse, clear, and keep charging. It's very simple, but so effective and powerful. I'm going to go into the next one. So if anyone is interested, do check on my website for one-to-one remote healings or remote Akashic Records readings as well, or in person definitely, and some workshops, and also further workshops will be coming up soon. So stay tuned with the newsletter if this work inspires you or you feel connected to these energies. And I truly believe we all are magical beings. We got so much of charge within ourselves. We just need to show up. Feeling lightheaded, yes, that's norm, because you're expanding and you're accustoming to yourself to the new energies. That's where the lightheadedness or headaches, uncomfort feels come in. Completely good. That's a proof that energy is moving through. Yes, that was powerful, definitely. Sacral and root chakras are very warm, yeah. Isn't it how much we feel into the collective energies? And remember, now you're vibrant beings and you're ready to give that love, compassion to your family, to your workplace, to your colleagues, or someone really needs something right now. You're charged up to give. And last night, as I was in the flight, beside me, there was this woman with a young child, and the air hostess was coming and reminding her, sure, like you heard it many times, but little reminder, in case of emergency, you keep the mask on and then to your child. It's again a reminder for us all. Let our masks be on and then so others, definitely. Calm my anxiety. Bottoms of feet are vibrating. Yeah, absolutely. And remember, you are taking those deep breaths, creating your own serotonin, the happy hormones, happy chemicals, and melatonin, which is your sleep. If anyone is having disturbed sleeps, light sleeps and all, you will notice a difference. It's changing. I was insomniac person for as much as I could remember from my teenage years into my 20s. And since Reiki, I love my bedtime at 9 o'clock. Simple. Last couple of days with the travel, it has been a little off, but I'm so looking forward tonight being by bed by 9. So it's again like the boundary, that feel good, what you want to be showing up to, you are showing up, giving yourself the permission. Feet are vibrating, yeah. A little tap on the ground, walking bare feet really helps in anchoring. So here, I'm excited to pull this card and see what comes up. And if anyone is drawn to making energy exchange, please do make a donation, as that really helps us to be here and show up more often, and also for the Insight Timer, who is providing us this beautiful space platform to connect from the whole of the world, right? And I always recommend Insight Timer than my YouTube channel because it's ad-free. It doesn't get us disturbed. If you don't have the premium version, yeah, on YouTube. So Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Isn't it so beautiful? Helps you to help animals. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Exactly to the conversation we were having about the dogs and everything, how much of unconditional love they have. So if you already have a pet, you're so blessed. Thank you so much, C, for your donation. Deeply appreciate that. And we'll see what else is there in the deck. How you all feeling? Drink water. Charge up your water. Water is a healing tool. I bless my water and drink. And you feel so much of energy out of it. I'll read a couple of lines and see if you resonate with it. Drawing this card invites you to open your aura and allow Sunshine Yellow Dragon to pour light into you, containing the keys and codes to understand at a profound level all the creatures of this planet. Then send these dragons to all humans who need to change their relationship with animals, see the minds and hearts of these people blazing glorious yellow as they expand their perspective and see animals for who they truly are. It is also important to visualize all the animals in the world being touched by sunshine, yellow dragons, and lighting up with hope. Be a sunshine yellow bridge of light along with these which these dragons can travel to help animals everywhere. You can accrue good karma as you assist your fellow creatures. Isn't it amazing? I always feel amazed how this earth has been created with all frequencies, all coexisting beings, like the plants, the medicine of the plants, the medicine of the animals. Every part is such a essential part of for us to evolve through as well, right? So have some playful extra time with your pets, animals in the nature. It could be send them, beam them this beautiful yellow dragons to fill their spaces, because they need healing too, because they are taking so much. These four-legged ones, insects, bees, whatever mystical beings are there. So it's so important that we also remember them, show the gratitude, and so we can coexist in harmony. Thank you so much, C and Jean, for your donations. I'm reminding myself to drink more water every day, so try that extra reminder. I listen. Yes, absolutely. Like, yeah. Recently, I also got like a hydrogen water to charge up more into the body, to heal the body, to feel. And I work with water to heal its radiance. And somewhere I heard about, like, the water is the one thing that's been recycled from the times of dinosaurs or even before to now, because it evaporates, condenses, and comes as again rain droplets and snow, and then again goes back, like, it's constantly. So we are drinking the water from the time that this whole earth has been formed, if you believe in the civilizations of Atlantis, Lemuria, and everything. So we have been infused with those blessings that remind us, and each water molecule is a code. You just need to sit and see what your water is reminding you of today. Something that I used to practice is just for today to not be angry. And if I'm in that kind of a situation back in the times, I used to drink water and move through the energies rather than feel stuck, stagnant, tightness. So, which is amazing what water can do. I'm just overwhelmed with joy right now. Thank you so much today. I'm so happy, Jennifer, that you're in full of joy. That gives me so much of a joy to show up here. Share much gratitude. So beautiful to be guided through. Just lately, I've been gifted with the ability to see the geometrical structure of the chakras, not just the colors. It was so beautiful to do this as a collective. Have deep connection with my guides, Isis and Mother Mary. So glad that this session is aligned today with my schedule. I love that. I work with Isis. I love her energies. Of course, Mother Mary too. The blessings, the compassion, the gifts of them. It's always a divine timing when we say yes for something amazing is happening, something mystical, magical is happening. And that again is by showing up. The more we show up for ourselves, the more the new field opens up for us. And that shows like, oh yeah, dang, we are such a multidimensional beings. We are not here just to suffer. We are here to express, move through things. The gift of remembering is so plenty here. And as you charge up, you are charging someone else as well. And whenever I come on Insight Timer, I do my meditation before that. So I'm here present with you guys. Being present with ourselves is the most important gift we can give ourselves. Keep feeling and sharing that joy. It'll attract more. Absolutely. It's so contagious. So contagious. Little glimmers in our lives. And those add on to such a profound things. It was my first Reiki experience. It was amazing. Thank you very much. Have a strong, beautiful energy. Thank you so much. And when you invest on yourself so much, as it shows up, it shows up. I still remember the first moment. I was amazed, like, oh, I can do healing? Oh my God, like we all can do healing? It's such a natural ability. And that remembrance is always like awestruck. Because we have been programmed, we have been told like we are not good enough, not capable. I was receiving lots of healing last 3 days, and in that, like, a lot of people's stories I was hearing is like, I'm not worthy to receive healing is one of the statements while receiving, but actually it's the strongest people who can surrender and receive healing. It's being vulnerable to be at a space to receive healing is such a surrender and release. And it excites me that you guys show up, so I show up more. I love this. Thank you so much for being here, for being yourself, and spread the light, spread the joy, spread the glimmers, spread the sparkles, and remember to merge with your divine beings and work with them. They are here to assist you, guide you, and lift your spirits up no matter what the situation, conditions you are being defined by right now. The story we have been telling, we can always detach from it and we can see a better, brighter story. You are a manifesting beings. You are abundant beings. Go back to that I am. Thank you so much, guys. I will schedule something up for this week, so do watch out. I do have actually just lined up before this new moon one in 15 days on 20th. Do click attend if you enjoyed this. If you're new to me, give a follow so you get the reminders when I post the new meditations or events as well. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Until then, stay well hydrated, rest well, journal, have some playful time with your guides. Enjoy this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu. May all the beings be filled with love and light. Thank you. Namaste. Take care.